Once again, good morning, friends. So today what we will do, try to solve the exercise questions. Okay, so take out your books, be ready with your pen and copy. Okay, so we will start with the question number 5 of the exercise, which is on page number 128. Okay, so the question you can see that question number 5. What is that? A truck starts from rest and roll down a hill with a constant acceleration. Okay, so it travels a distance of 400 meter in 20 seconds. Okay, so we will take down the notes step by step. What is written there? The truck starts from rest. Okay, we have already discussed in our earlier section that whenever anything starts from rest, that means its initial velocity u is equal to 0. Okay, clear? Now what is next there? And rolls down a hill with a constant acceleration. Okay, no further information. Then what is there? It travels a distance of 400 meter in 20 seconds. Okay, so what is the distance? S equal to 400 meter. Okay, and then what is the time taken? It travels in 20 seconds. So t is equal to 20 seconds. Okay, now what is the thing that is asked? What is asked? Find its acceleration. Okay, we stop here. We will try to first solve this. What is asked? It is acceleration. Okay, so we have various formulas. We know we have the 3 formulas in the earlier chapter. So since u is there, s is there, t is there, we need to find a. Okay, so we'll use the second formula, that is s equal to ut plus half at square. Clear? Now put the values. So 400 meter, you can put the unit or you can just avoid. U is 0, so this entire section becomes 0. So half, acceleration is not there, t is there, t is 20 second square, so it is 20 into 20. Okay, now since u is 0, so this entire thing will be in the next line. I am not writing that, just you write in the copy this 0, this will be not there. Okay, now what we do, we can cancel it here. Okay, as 10. And now what, you don't multiply, you can multiply also, just you can bring it down also without multiplying. So 400 by 10 into 20 equal to a. Okay, so now you do the cancellation. Okay, so what we are getting, just a equal to 2 meter per second square. This is the unit for acceleration. Okay, clear, friends? So we are getting acceleration. The first part is over. Okay, now we will come to the second part. What is that? Find the force acting on it if the mass is 7 ton. Okay, so we will try to do the second part. Okay, what we have got? We have got as a equal to 2 meter per second square, and now mass is given as 7 tons. Okay, so we know 1 ton. Okay, 1 ton equal to 100 kg. Okay, so 7 ton equal to how many? 700 kg. Okay, and then force according to second law is what? ma. So put the values, 700 kg into 2 meter per second square. Okay, so it is 1400. The unit will be kg meter per second square, and we know again the unit of this is Newton, or the force, it is, the unit of force is Newton. Okay, so we are getting our answer. Clear? This is how we have to solve the equations. Okay, now we come to the next question. Okay, so question number 6. Okay, So now try read it out. Question number 6. Okay, so friends, read it out. A stone of, what is it in there? A stone of 1 kg is thrown with a velocity of 20 meter per second across the frozen surface of a lake and comes to rest after traveling a distance of 50 meter. Okay, so let's see what are the informations that we have. First of all, the stone is having a mass of 1 kg. So mass equal to 1 kg. Okay, then what is that? The stone is thrown with a velocity of how much? 20 meter per second. Okay, and then it comes to rest. That means u is equal to 20 meter per second v0, y coming to rest, and travels a distance of 50 meter. Clear? These things we are getting from the question. And now what is that? What is the force of friction between the stone and the ice? Force of friction, just forget about the force of friction. Force is written, so we have to find force. Okay, for force, what are the things required? Mass and acceleration. Mass is given there, we need to find acceleration. What is there? U is there, V is this, and S is there. So we'll apply the third formula that we have, 2s equal to v square minus u square. Okay, so now put the values. 2, acceleration not there, distance 50 meter, putting the value or not putting, or we can put at the last, no problem. V is 0. Okay, u square is 20, so we can put 20 into 20 since it is a square. Okay, so this becomes this minus 0. Next step, when we do the next step, this thing will not be there, so I am rubbing it here. You write the next step. Now third step I am doing. Okay, so a equal to 20 into 20 by 2 into 50. Clear? Now do the calculation. What will be the unit? Acceleration, so meter per second square. Okay, so calculations 4, 2. So acceleration a equal to 4 meter per second square. Okay, so we are getting now acceleration. We need to find the force of friction. So what we will do? We will put the value here. Okay, force equal to ma. So m is 1 kg and acceleration 4 meter per second square, so it is 4 Newton. Okay, see, there is two things, that if you write that force of friction is 4 Newton, it is okay. But you write, if you are writing only force, that means it will be the negative, because this is opposite the direction. This force is opposite the direction of the stone. Okay, so if you write force, then we have to put minus value. If you are using force of friction, then it is 4 Newton. Okay, clear? Okay, now we are done with question number 6. Okay, now we will move on to other questions. Okay, which question we would like to do? Go. Very simple one, question number 8. Okay, what is that? An automobile vehicle has a mass of 1500 kg. What must be the force between the vehicle and the road if the vehicle is to be stopped with a negative acceleration of this much? Okay, so very simple, only you put the units. Okay, mass equal to how much? What it is given? Mass equal to 1500 kg. Okay, negative acceleration a equal to minus 1.7 meter per second square. Okay, and then what is asked? What must be the force? In the earlier maths we have done that force of friction. This is same. Okay, now here it is asked force, so the negative sign will be there. Okay, so force equal to ma. So we put the value kg into minus 1.7 meter per second square. Okay, now you multiply this to 1500 into 1.5 and you will get the required value as minus, this value will be there and we get the negative. So this is the force. Now I was discussing in the earlier that if you write force then it will be negative, and then if you write force of friction then it will be positive. Okay, clear? Okay, now my dear friends, you try to do question number 9, 10, okay, as your homework. But again, while doing the homework, you have to write down in your copy all these question number 5, 6. I have not done 7. Try with 7, 8, 9 and 10. This all will be your homework. Okay. Thank you. Have a nice day. Thanks.